Rimbo, you remember when our first Sportsline was?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, September 16th, 1991.
Holy cow, that's almost 4 years ago. It's kind of fitting that we arrived at the studio in style. 1,000 shows that we've done. It's kind of hard to believe that all that time has passed by.
Yeah, finally, after all these years of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, we get to get treated like rock stars.
Yeah, we've had some yucks too, huh?
Had a lot of good times.
You remember the first time you came up to STV here, Rim, just like this?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That was 8 years ago. Long time ago. 8 years.
Well, 1,000 shows. Congratulations to both of you guys.
Thank you very much.
Let's have a good one tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have
Gonna miss you, Rimbo.
Rimbo, let's going to have a good one. We're going to have a...
Should we have a little cheer here?
Okay, guys.
Okay.
1,000 show. It's going to be the best one yet. Go get it. Okay?
Good working with you guys. Gonna miss you, Rimbo.
Let's have
a good show, boys.
All right. Number 1,000. Get at her.
I didn't think it was legal for you two to be together 1,000 times. Hey, Monty.
Hey, guys. Big show tonight?
Yeah, I missed the spot.
Ready. Couldn't have done it without you, Monty.
Keep whistling the happy tune there, big guy.
Okay, see you guys.
From high atop the STV party headquarters, it's 11 o'clock, and for the 1,000th time, this is Sportsline.
Yes, guy! How about that, huh? I feel like Dick Assman.
Oh, wow. This,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, it is indeed our 1,000th show. Time to celebrate, dance to the music, as we were talking about earlier. And yes, we have invited a few of our dear friends here from around the Regina sports community to help us celebrate our 1,000th show.
there they are.
Yeah.
Let's hear you. Let's hear you out there. Come on. Beautiful. You know, we talked about it when we first started this show, that this is an idea I've had since I was very young to do it with this beautiful set here. I think we're a little maybe overdressed for this set tonight. Not too many people.
For the 1,000th show, I think.
Yeah, but you know, I get might have my bar mitzvah tonight too. So. But I think it's safe to say, Warren, that each and every individual that's out in the audience, and even all you people at home, they're the reason our show has been so successful. The people in here, some of the athletes and coaches and managers, with the work they've done on the field, that has certainly helped us, and the work they've done with us here on Sportsline, we thank you all so very much.
Yes, and the other thing too is the fact that I am leaving for holidays tomorrow, and you've heard for the last week or so that Ron is leaving us here at STV. He is going off to ITV in Edmonton, and so this is actually the last time that we are going to work together, and I can't think of a more fitting show, I think, for it to happen really than the 1,000th. We didn't really plan it that way, but that's the way it worked out, and it's going to be, we're going to have a few yucks. No tears, no mush, no nothing like that. I'm going to see you around.
It's kind of tough, though. It's probably the toughest thing I've ever had to do in my life, next to my circumcision.
You know, he's leaving. That's why he's getting away with that, and I will not miss it one single bit. Anyway, a lot of as mentioned, a lot of people have dropped by, and they've been very nice to bring gifts. We didn't invite them for that purpose, but it's awfully nice that they brought them along. And we've got a few yucks. We've got some of our more memorable moments, and that might be one of them for the second 1,000th show. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun, so I hope you can stick around. Of course, we'll have all the sports news that you need to know a little bit later. We also want to welcome Jeff King to the program tonight. Jeff has been with us for, since September? Doing Sunday Sportsline, and Jeff is joining us tonight, and he's going to look after things on the floor for us. Jeff, take it away, buddy.
Thanks very much, and isn't it true that Ron Rimmer gives out a little too much information sometimes? Welcome to the Celebrity Sportsline pit here. Some special guests tonight. We have player and coach reps from the Riders, from the Rams, the Cyclones, the Diamond Dogs, the Pats, and the Moose Jaw Warriors. Great curling here out of Regina and Saskatchewan. Our curling community is represented here as well. People from the high school and amateur sports, and our university program is well represented here tonight as well. And like Ron and Warren said, we have a busy half hour ahead. We'll tell you all about today's sporting events. Plus, we'll take a run back through the past 999 shows, a segment I'd like to call The Good, the Bad, and of course, the Ugly. And we'll finish everything off as we cut the cake tonight at midnight. Join the party. Should be a whole lot of fun. Stick around for more Sportsline 1000 and the CFL story when we return.
Their new office at Victoria Square, they're celebrating. Oh, via con Dios, Dick Assman.
Sportsline, happy anniversary from the Assman.
What's a pleasure to buy? Has side impact beams, steel space frame, and dual airbags, all as standard safety features? Saturn, a different kind of company, a different kind of car.
Sis, you're excellent. I mean, you sew together. You're beautiful, you're pretty, you're intelligent. Yeah, I worship the ground you walk on. I don't think I'm good enough to be your little brother. Okay, you can have one.
New chicken fries from KFC. Tender, juicy chicken fries seasoned with the Colonel's Secret Blend. Pick them up on their own or as part of a mega meal.
A little enthusiasm, please.
People will do anything for KFC's new chicken fries.
I had the goulash, I had the fried, and now I'll have the Tums.
Tums contains Efical, a refined form of calcium your body can absorb easily. Tums helps relieve heartburn fast and gives you calcium.
Tums. Swimming is great summer fun, but we all have to be aware of the dangers. Know your limitations. Don't swim if you're overtired, overheated, or if you've been drinking alcohol. Never jump or dive into waters you're not familiar with. And stay clear of boating areas.
This summer safety tip is brought to you by U-Cart Concrete, 1055 McDonald, Bergen's Auto Body, your SGI accredited auto service, and National Battery Corporation, 1506D Ross Avenue East.
Welcome back to Sportsline 1000. The whole idea is to have lots of fun, lots of frivolity, and a few yucks along the way, but we do have to deliver some news. A little bit, anyway.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go for
so
it.
I think we should start with the CFL, and prior to tonight, we all know American CFL teams played their Canadian counterparts 7 times and won all 7. Well, tonight, another North-South battle, and once again, the matchup favored the South as David Archer led his San Antonio Texans into Winnipeg to play the Bombers. At least Archer was supposed to. Like the Riders, the Bombers have had their problems offensively under quarterback Sammy Garza, but Sammy once again got the call at home tonight. Let's pick up the video here, and we start in the first quarter. Jim Kemp in for David Archer, who was out with a pulled hamstring, fumbles the snap, still in the first. Oh, big hit. Jimmy Lee rocked by Brendan Rodgers, 4-0 Bombers after 1. Later, quarterback sneak by Garza. Oh, and that will get the fans off his back. He makes it 11-0. But back come the Texans. Marcus Gates on the punt return. Little shake and bake move right there. Cuts it to the outside. How he stays in bounds, I don't know, but he races up the sidelines, cuts it to the middle, and he is gone. 80 yards for the major score, and it's now 11-8 for the Bombers. Now we go to the fourth, 17-all. Jim Kemp picked off by Paul Randolph, and he takes it to just inside the 35-yard line. It will set up a 45-yard field goal by Troy Westwood, 1 of 4 on the night, and that turned out to be the winner. As Winnipeg beats San Antonio, the first Canadian team to beat an American squad this season, 20-17 is the final in favor of the Bombers. Both teams now 2-3. To start this young season. All right, to talk about further CFL matters and other things, Jeff is standing by now with Riders GM Al Ford.
First of all, Al, thanks very much for popping down tonight. And finally, a Canadian team walks away with a win. It seems that the Canadian teams have struggled against the American teams. And these teams, are first and second year teams, but they're still quite explosive and powerful. Of course, probably the signing of free agents and also not living by the Canadian ratio. How do you feel about that? And can the Rough Riders be a competitive team in this situation?
Well, I think that it's really early in the season right now to decide whether or not they have a competitive advantage or not. Certainly, 6 games before tonight's game, they had won in a row, and Winnipeg proved that they can compete. And we hope to make it 2 in a row on Sunday when we play San Antonio for Canadian teams.
Excellent. Do you think that the league will be looking, though, at the Canadian ratio and maybe trying to even things out in the next couple of seasons?
Well, certainly that's something that will have to be discussed with the Players Association and just how the league performs this year and how the American teams do throughout 1995, and we'll have a look at it at the end of the season and then make that decision then.
A lighter note, being a Toronto Maple Leaf fan, I guess I'm out, and you're supposed to be next in line for Ron Rimmer's job. Are you all set for that?
Oh, I love the Leafs, yeah, and it's going to be sad to see Rim leaving. He's a #1 Leaf fan, and we'll find other people to take his place here for Leaf fans anyhow.
Let's bring Ron in right now. In fact, Ron, step in right now, and I know the Rough Riders have a presentation for you.
Right, Ron, on behalf of the Saskatchewan Rough Riders, our players, Coach Ray Yock, and our coaching staff and all the administration staff, it's been great association with you. You've been great for our football club. We have a jersey that we would like to present to you. And I don't know whether you can get a camera shot of this with Rimmer on the back here. And this means when you go to Edmonton, this is the right color green, not the other green. And the hat and everything. And Ron, we'd just like to wish you best all up in Edmonton. And thanks for all the great time you had here.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
#1 right there, Ron Rimmer. Thanks very much, Al, for joining us tonight. Let's head back up to the Sportsline set now and join Warren.
Oh, that's very nice. It looked very good with the Edmonton Eskimo stickers he got today. Anyway, congratulations, Ron. Thanks very much, Al, for popping in. A couple other riders have joined us tonight, guys that have also helped make Sportsline the show that it has. We're pleased to welcome Ray Elgard, and also with us Mike Anderson, the center. And boys, first of all, a quick comment about the game tonight.
Well, didn't see it, saw your highlights. It's too bad that Winnipeg pulled it out in the end, but, we need to win more than 2 games to catch them anyway. So, I'm glad to see a Canadian team be successful this week.
Mike, a lot of people pretty disappointed about the Riders' start. Nevertheless, we were hearing on the Riders' show tonight that it's not really gloom and doom yet. There's still a long ways to go, but you got to get it cranked up pretty soon here.
Well, we've got some other teams in our conference that are having some difficulty as well, and a terrible thing is that we have to enjoy that lack of success that they're having, and we're hoping Ron's departure to Edmonton is going to bring them the same type of success that we've had here in Saskatchewan so far in 1995, so maybe he can help us out over there.
Both you and Ray have been through the up and down times with this team many times before. Is there any kind of experience you draw on? I guess it's a pretty tough thing to accept, especially after the winning seasons, but you have seen these kind of times before.
Yeah, we've seen the dog days. Both of us here have spent some time in some pretty poor seasons, but and you never get used to it. You don't want to get used to it. So there's nothing you can do except keep working and try and make it all work out.
I think Ray also, we should point out, was part of a memorable Sportsline moment, kind of your famous pass to Ron Rimmer on the practice field one day and dislocated his finger. That will go down in infamy, I think, that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Ron, he thought he could catch a ball and gave me the signal, and I fired one over, and the next thing you know, he's running into the training room. So we didn't get it on tape, but it was a beauty.
You've had some rather interesting interviews with him, haven't you, Mike?
Certainly have over the years, and we're going to be sorry to see him go, but he certainly has done a hell of a job here at STV and in Regina, and wish him the best of luck.
All right. Well, Ray and Mike, thanks very much for coming in and spending a little bit of time with us. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Let's go back to Jeff down on the floor.
Thanks very much, Warren. And we sure are fortunate here in Regina to have the defending junior Canadian football champions for the past 2 seasons, the Regina Rams in our city. Some great football, and I know Ron Rimmer was a big part of that. Marco Ricci, a big part of that as well over the past 5 years. In fact, one of the few players ever in Rams history to make every single practice in his 5 years and start in each game of those 5 years as well. Welcome to the show, Marco, and I guess you have a presentation for Ron.
I'd like to first of all thank Ron for everything he's done with the Regina Rams organization. And I had an opportunity to meet Ron through the Rams, and I'd just like to make a presentation of a team jersey to Ron. I'd like to thank him for everything he's done for me and the organization.
Thanks, bud.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks very much, Marco. Right now, stepping in will be Don Bacon. Don is the Executive Director of Saskatchewan Curling Association. You know how big of a curling fan Ron is, next to underwater basket weaving. That's his favorite sport. Don, take it away.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Ron, I just want to read the inscription that we put all our heads together, and we're going to give you something to read instead of wear. We know we're going to tax your mind with that, but although your hockey skills outshine your curling skills, we thank you for the non-promotion of the sport of curling. May you find time to have someone read this book to you. In all seriousness, all the best to you. Good luck, Ron. Come back and visit us soon. Saskatchewan Executive Council.
So much, Don.
Thank you.
If anything, Donnie could get me ready for curling, living in Saskatchewan did. And, of course, Edmonton is a big curling place as well. Thank you so much, Don. And I want to say a special thank you to Marco, and we'll be talking to the head coach of the Regina Rams, Frank McChrystal, very soon. But, gosh, everybody here in Saskatchewan has meant so much to me, and here in Regina especially, and in Moose Jaw. And the Regina Rams are number one with me. They always will be. There's a couple of junior teams in Edmonton, but it'll never be the same for me again. One of the most special organizations in all of amateur sports. I love the Regina Rams, and I always will, and I'll never forget them. And I will certainly not forget one of my most favorite, Marco Ricci. If every kid in Regina and Saskatchewan could aspire to be an athlete like this guy and a person like this guy, the world will be a better place to be. Thank you, Marco.
All right, thanks very much, Ron. And the party continues. Let's have a big clap back here, folks. And this is Sportsline 1000. And when we come back, the Cyclones and Diamond Dogs, and we'll take a look at the Major League story as well. Stick around.
Congratulations to Warren Woods and
Ron Who?
on your 1000th show.
Now that Mr. Who is leaving, curling will finally get the respect it deserves. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, Ron doesn't know what it means to me. Sock-a-toon, 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 sock-a-toon.
This is a DeFair Furniture Bulletin. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's DeFair's massive $1 million furniture clear-out. The 3 biggest saving days of the year. For 3 incredible days, down come prices and out it goes. DeFair is slashing prices in every department. Plus, you pay absolutely nothing for 1 full year on a huge selection of furniture. The 3 biggest saving days of the year. This Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You gain because DeFair has to reduce.
Dogs prefer the taste of marrowbone 3-to-1 over milkbone dog treats variety.
It has that crunchy exterior. It's really good for the teeth, and on the inside, it's made up of real bone marrow. You can depend on Pedigree.
Pedigree snacks and treats developed with vets recommended by top breeders.
A food like this could only come from the makers of Pedigree. Pedigree dried with chicken and rice. It's very digestible, gives my dogs concentrated energy, and even my fussiest eaters love the taste. I really recommend it.
Pedigree, developed with vets recommended by top breeders.
Over the next 5 years, your kid could top 276 Fuddruckers' World's Greatest Hamburgers. Drink 542 Cokes. Dip 2,384 Fudd fries. Take 729 bites of fresh-baked cookie. All at a cost of $0. Fuddruckers, free kids meal with each adult meal. Every Monday through Thursday after 4.
Life's complicated. Keep it simple. Clear your mind. 7-Up.
Sportsline Trivia, presented by Ice House Tavern, White City, home of the Iceberg Burger.
All right, our trivia tonight, sponsored as usual by the Ice House Tavern, who have been with us for a long time. We're happy to have representatives from the Ice House with us tonight. We want to know who Ron Rimmer's all-time favorite Leaf player is. Now, anybody that's...
You know.
Well, you've told me this a few times. You wear his number on the hockey ice every now and then. That's the only hint I'm giving away. If you haven't won in the last 90 days and know the answer, give us a call right now. The number is 721-2351, and the first correct caller gets that humongous iceberg burger from the Ice House Tavern in White City. Well, the Regina Cyclones and Moose Jaw Diamond Dogs continuing their series. It's been rather entertaining, to say the least, both in Moose Jaw and Regina.
Not much to choose between these two teams. One blows one out one night, and the other one blows the other one out the other night.
Well, we had a blowout tonight. We'll tell you all about that. The Cyclones and Diamond Dogs wrapped up their 6-game home-and-home set tonight at Curry Field. The Cyclones held a 3-2 edge, which left them a game back of the Dogs in the race for top spot in the Canadian division. But the Dogs had plenty of motivation tonight. Not only were they clobbered 13-3 last night, but their manager, Mike Brocky, was the designated K-Man. If he struck out, all fans would be admitted free to the rematch in Moose Jaw. Anything to add fuel to the rivalry, huh? Let's pick it up, and the Dogs erupt with the long ball in the second. Kyle Billingsley lights up Marco Contreras, big fly center field, and gone. Excuse me, 2-run shot, and it's 2-0. Still in the second. 2 on for the K-Man, Mike Brocky, but no K here. It's a 3-run homer to left, and it's suddenly a 5-0 game. Now we go to the third. Randy Capano, who was involved in those beanball incidents in Moose Jaw, he goes deep to left center field. This is a solo blast, and it's now a 6-0 game. A little later in the inning, Sean Wooden steps to the plate, and boom! Long drive the other way to right field. It is gonzo. 7-0 for the Dogs. Now the Dinger Derby does continue, only this time the Cyclones get in on some of the action. Bottom of the third, it's now 13-0. Tommy Griffith put the Cyclones on the board as he crushes one to left center field. Then in the fifth, it is Griffith once more. This time he goes the other way to right field, and that is over the wall. However, there will be no real comeback on this night. That made it 14-2, and the final was 21-5. My goodness. I'm hearing a lot of oohs and ahs. Of course, we've got a good contingent from Moose Jaw here tonight, and they have to be happy with what they see there. But the Cyclones, a little bit of a different story, and with more on that, let's go back to Jeff.
And some of those oohs and ahs were coming from Cyclones manager Jason Felice. Tough loss tonight. First of all, we can talk about that, and also a great rivalry that's heated up between yourselves and Moose Jaw.
Yeah, it is a great rivalry, a great series for the fans. We got good fan support, and unfortunately tonight we couldn't do much for the fans.
The rivalry, of course, has meant more fans in the seats, and that's great news for the Prairie League.
Yeah, we've always put a good product on the field, and unfortunately tonight we had a chance to become tied for first place, and things just didn't go our way tonight. We didn't get the pitching, and Moose Jaw came out and played a great game, and unfortunately killed us.
Well, the rivalry continues, and like you say, you can't be on top of the world all the time. Thanks very much for coming down and joining us tonight under these circumstances. Now back up the Sportsline set. Here's Ron with the National League story.
Thank you so much. Time to turn to the major leagues of baseball. Check out what's going on there.
Yeah, both the Expos and Jays having some problems.
Yeah, and time is running out for both of them as well. The Expos fell 12.5 games off the pace in the NL East after losing the first of a 2-game series against the Cubbies at Wrigley yesterday. Same two went at it again this afternoon. Butch Henry was looking for his third straight victory on the hill for Montreal. It wasn't his best outing, but lucky for him, the Cubbies were in a giving mood and left 11 men on base. Let's take a look at the highlights. We pick it up top of the fifth. Rondell White at the launching pad, and it's see you later, Mr. Tater. Into the stands it goes. 3-1 Montreal at this point. Not much clothing needed in Chicago these days. Bottom of the fifth, Mark Grace at the plate, but look at Mike Lansing get down and get it and gun down Grace at first. The Cubs do persist, though, in the sixth. Brian McRae takes Henry the other way. McRae's double will cash in Joe Kamak. It is a 3-2 ball game. But then in the seventh, Sean Barry at the launching pad, and see ya, it's gone. You gotta hate those hanging curveballs, huh? Barry's sixth dinger is a solo blast, 4-2 for the Expos, and that was your final. Mel Rojas picks up his 19th save of the season. The Expos have acquired pitcher Dave Leiper from Oakland, by the way, today in return for minor league outfielder Kevin Northrup. Let's quickly check the rest of the scores in the National League. In Philadelphia tonight, Game 1 in 11 innings. The Phillies over the Bucks 2-1. Game 2, it was Philadelphia again. It looks like they're going to get hot again. 6-4 over the Pirates. Checking the rest of the scores, St. Louis over New York. Some extra inning stuff today. 3-2 the final in that one in 11. In Houston, it was the Astros over the Rockies 4-3. Florida tonight, postponed because of rain, and we have the Dodgers at home tonight to Atlanta. 1-0, and now a final in that game. As well on the coast, we have San Francisco leading Cincinnati 4-0. They are in the 8th.
Over in the American League, the Blue Jays continued their series with the Minnesota Twins, the only team worse than the Jays right now. The Twinkies took the opener last night, but the Jays still have some pride and responded this evening. Let's pick it up, second inning, and the Twins will hit the board first. Scott Leas with the single to center field. Marty Cordova comes around to score, and it is a 1-0 ball game in favor of Minnesota. Now we go to the fourth. Leas up again, and a shot right back to the pitcher. Pat Hankins says, "Ooh, look what I found." Very nice. Fourth inning, Sean Green with the bases loaded, hits one down the line. Carter and Allroot come around to score. Molitor comes in behind them, and the Jays have a 3-1 lead, although the play could have been a lot closer. Fifth inning, Alomar singles to left field. White and Molitor come in on that, and 5-1 for the Jays. Molitor chugging around. Oh, they might have a play here, but no, catcher can't hang on to the ball. Later, Alomar will try to steal third. He is plunked right in the ear. Ball goes into the dugout. Alomar scores, and it's 6-1 Toronto. Pat Hankins goes all the way, gets his first win since the All-Star break. Gets a couple here with a nasty hook and later some high heat. Toronto goes on to win the game by a score of 6-2. Let's check the other games in the American League. Boston wins over Chicago 5-3 to pad their lead atop the East. Meanwhile, in Baltimore, it was the O's over the Rangers 7-6. In Detroit tonight, Tigers all over the Oakland A's 10-4. Detroit could still make a run in that East Division, as can the Yankees, but they see their 7-game win streak snapped tonight by Kansas City 6-5. On the coast, Cleveland loses to California 6-3, and Milwaukee has defeated Seattle. Final in that one 4-3.
You know, I think we need an hour for this show all the time, don't you?
I agree.
I think we need a live audience all the time, too. It's kind of nice having you all
Very
here.
nice.
Thank you. Let's throw it down to Jeff.
All right, with me now is Scott Pooch Hendrickson. First of all, Scott, how's the knee, and will you be playing this weekend?
Feels pretty good right now, and yeah, hopefully I'll be playing this weekend. I'll start practice tomorrow. As you can see, our marketing staff is behind me selling tickets as we speak. But yeah, I'll be ready to go.
And prediction. Let's hear it here first on Sportsline.
Prediction. Oh, let me see. We're going to blow up with 32-14.
All right, you heard it here first. Big Rider victory this Sunday. And we'll be back with more of Sportsline 1000 right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, international O Canada singing star Ron Rimmer. Come to the January 2nd Regina Pats hockey game to hear O Canada sung by Ron Rimmer as only Ron can. January 2nd is also Family Day. $20 gets a family of 5 in the doors.
O Canada, our home and native land.
January 2nd, Pats hockey and O Canada sung by Ron Rimmer.
Our home and native.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love.
In all thy sons come in, with glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada.
Innovation Audio, Auto Sound, and Security Specialists. The largest car audio store in Western Canada.
Get this Kenwood 100-watt AM/FM CD player with removable face for only $3.99, and these Kenwood 100-watt 6x9 speakers only $98 a pair.
Innovation Audio, where quality is not expensive, it's priceless.
Autumn's Song is a wanderer's tale of a changing land, and its kinship with the wild and the tame. Here, peace of mind and strength of spirit can be found as much along the trail as in the destination. This autumn, journey to the falls, Great Falls, Montana.
Hi from Snapple. We got a letter here from Dirk MacGyver. Your iced tea is the best I have ever tasted. I am not lying when I say this. We'll see about that.
I've been a polygraph examiner for 10 years, and I would definitely know if he was not telling us the truth. Do you intend to lie to me today about Snapple? No. Did you tell the truth in your letter? Yes. Is Snapple the best iced tea you ever had? Yes. Well, Dirk, I guess you really do like Snapple iced tea.
It might just be the best stuff on earth.
I'm Greg Morgan reminding you to be on the lookout for the STV Dairy Producers Summer Fun Patrol to receive free ice cream. You might find us at a ballpark, playground, Wascana Park, or a community event around town. There's no catch. I just roll up in the Summer Fun Patrol and start dishing out free Dairy Producers ice cream. As to where I'm going to be next, just watch for details nightly on 5:55 Live and the 10:30 News.
Welcome back to Sportsline 1000. Having a ton of fun here, and it will continue for quite a while yet. Because of the LA Kings financial situation, there was some concern that Larry Robinson might not be interested in coaching them. After all, he was looking for about $1 million a year. But he obviously had a change of heart. The former All-Star defenseman and Devils assistant became the Kings' 18th head coach today.
That's one thing that I want to bring back to this team is that the guys are out there, they're working hard. We're going to win hockey games, but we're going to have fun doing it. And I want the guys to come to the rink every day with a smile on their face and not the attitude that, oh, geez, we got to go to practice again. Practices have to be fun, and fun comes with winning. And that's the one thing that we're going to try to do this year is to work hard, have fun, and win some hockey games.
Welcome back, everyone. He is one of my most favorite former Regina Pats. He used to be a Detroit Red Wing. We're glad to get him out of that division. He's now an Anaheim Mighty Duck. Mike, good to see you again. Mike Sillinger. Great move for you getting out of Detroit. You really didn't get a chance there. So many good players there. This is the perfect place for you to be.
It's an excellent move. You know, it kind of hurt watching them play in the Stanley Cup final. But
probably didn't hurt that they lost.
Well, yeah, I still have, I have a lot of buddies on that team, and I wanted to see them do well. Yeah. But it just wasn't meant to be in Detroit. I'm very happy with the move, and I'm excited to get the year going here.
Mike, it's a good opportunity for you too, because you're a young player just starting out. The Ducks are just starting in the NHL, and you can grow as they grow.
That's exactly right. They're a great franchise. They're young. I think our average age is about 24 years old. So we're building, and we have an excellent hockey club, and our goal next year is to be in the playoffs.
Okay. Thank you ever so much for all your time and efforts here with us at Sportsline. We couldn't have done it without you. All the best now.
Thank you, and I want to congratulate you on your promotion. You're a first-class guy, and I know for a fact that Regina is going to miss you.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you. Okay, where are we going? Down to Jeff? You betcha.
Well, it's actually me, but that's okay. It's forgetting me already. Nevertheless, one of the fellows that had a hand in recruiting Mr. Mike Sillinger for the Regina Pats is the Pats' scouting director, Graham Tour. That was a pretty good one right there.
No, I can't take credit for Mike. Mike is too old for me.
You're just a few memories about Mr. Rimmer. He spent a lot of time in the office with you. He must have had a few chuckles here and there.
I really can't think of anything really bad to think about Ron, except he was a great public address announcer. He really didn't need the public address system. So
you got that right, especially when he put those Leaf scores on quite a few times more than you would have liked, maybe perhaps.
Yeah, but that's okay. Ronnie's Ronnie.
Yeah, I got that. Also with us is Graham's son, Al Tour, general manager of the Moose Jaw Warriors, and of course the Warriors are very close to Rimbo's heart, having done play-by-play for them a few years back.
Yeah, we'll miss him, no doubt about it. And the people in Moose Jaw appreciate all he's done for the hockey team. The extra highlights and that type of thing go a long ways for publicizing the hockey team in Moose Jaw, so he'll be sorely missed.
Tell me about the off season for you guys. It's been a good one. Season ticket sales are up, and also a lot of players done very well in the NHL draft.
We had 4 guys go in the draft. It was a good draft. The kids played this year and they developed, and so we had some success there. And the season tickets are up a couple hundred, Warren. So things are moving along pretty nicely. As soon as they get the rink put back together, I think things will be good.
Al Tour and the better-looking Tour with us. Thanks very much for joining us. Let's go back to Rimbo for the plays of the week.
Thank you so much, guys. And I'll tell you what, Graham Tour, thank you so much for that beautiful letter you sent me today. I will never forget both the Pats and the Warriors. And now, for all of Southern Saskatchewan, it is time for the plays of the week, brought to you and especially you, Kurt Quisley, by Ford of Canada Limited. We begin with the Bear, who spent last Thursday on the beach. Yes, this is why the game of golf is also known as WAP Fudge. Yeah, at this point, I'd like to be using either my foot or hand wedge, but it is nice to know this also happens to the pros. Yes, and finally, on the 4th try, Jack will get it out, and then he will have to let off a little steam. Paul Azinger shows us how you're supposed to chip. Right on the stick and into the cup. And talk about pressure, no doubt this was the longest putt winner right here. Konstantin Oraka needed this one to tie John Daly, force a playoff at the British Open. Yes, and he is rightfully excited. Next we have a usual day on the Ring Road. Actually, it's Ward Burton who gets a different angle of this race. Look at him go. Nothing to worry about. He was okay. Rough week for Luis Soho coming up in baseball. First, he fouls one off his ankle. Then, he's tough. He'll get back in there, but what does he do? He does it again, off the same ankle. Youch! The fight of the week was between White Sox manager Terry Bevington and Milwaukee skipper Phil Garner. Or is this Jason Felice and Mike Brocky? Tell me. Just kidding, guys. Not too many punches thrown, just a lot of wrestling. Does this mean hockey season is just around the corner? Some great plays now. First, there's Bernie Williams, who does a good job to track down Gary Gaetti's fly ball. Then we have Rondell White of the Expos. Oh my goodness, this guy could be a goalie. What a catch. And I always enjoy these. Tyler Green goes behind the back and gets his man at first base. And playing at Yankee Stadium can be tough. Just ask Jack McDowell. Oh my goodness. And that'll do it for this edition of the Plays of the Week, brought to you by Ford of Canada Limited.
Car and Driver has chosen their 10 best automobiles for 1995. Quite a select group. They all have the kind of safety features you would expect, like dual airbags, anti-lock braking systems, and reinforced body structure. They all have outstanding performance credentials, as you would expect. And they all have the kind of sticker price you would expect of a vehicle in such an elite group. All except one, a 1995 Ford Contour. It's nice to be in such good company, but not all the time.
Buffalo Days. The provincial exhibition invites you to come along for the music at the Molson Canadian Rocks Grandstand with 4 nights of awesome tunes featuring Moist, Alternative on Thursday. Friday night, it's John Kay and Steppenwolf, 70s Rock. Saturday, come home to country with Waylon Jennings. And Sunday, it's Blue Rodeo with special guest Red Ryder. Buffalo Days. Come along for the ride.
Summertime fun, Buffalo Days. Fun for everyone.
Imagine the serenity of country living with the beauty of manicured fairways moments from your doorstep. You can realize this dream at Emerald Park, one of the area's premier residential developments. Build the home of your dreams in a community centered around the beautiful 18-hole Emerald Park Golf and Country Club. Choose from large service lots where fences between neighbors are rare. We even boast a K-9 school. Call the clubhouse or drop in for more information on this exciting development. Make your move to the country at Emerald Park.
Sportsline Trivia is brought to you by Auto Parts Plus, 251 Albert Street.
Tonight's Warren Woods Trivia. What are Warren Woods' 2 favorite sports? Warren Woods' 2 favorite sports. I bet you can't guess one of them, huh? If you're happy and you know it, give us a call right now at 721-2351. Tonight's winner gets the gift certificate from Auto Parts Plus. Joining me now, the greatest coach in amateur sports of the greatest team in amateur sports, Frank McChrystal from the Regina Rams. Frank, thanks for coming.
Well, thank you very much for having us, and it's always a pleasure to come here into Sportsline and to take the time to talk to you people.
You know, Frank, we've been together about 8 years now, and I've enjoyed it every minute of it. We have certainly had a lot of fun, haven't we?
Well, we've had a lot of fun, and certainly it's been really a very rewarding thing. And what we wanted to do tonight was we got together with the players and our directors and the coaches and threw in some money and actually to show our appreciation to you, we got a hold of that internationally renowned Saskatchewan artist, Wilf Perot, and we have a Wilf Perot print that we'd like to present to you because really not so much what you've done for the Regina Rams, but really the impact that you've had on our community and understanding how important the community is and that people in our community are capable of doing and accomplishing great things. And you've recognized that and recognized the people here, and we appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Frank.
Let's
take a look.
Here's the print, and I've been told to tilt it down. And coming from spending time with Paul Barmby, I understand things that get on tilt.
There we go. That is great. Rams camp, of course, underway for the new season. Start the season in a couple of weeks in Calgary. I'll be there for that one. Thanks, Frank.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Thanks very much, Frank. Well, only in boxing could this happen. Promoters of the upcoming fight between former champs Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe could have chosen any one of about 364 days to hold a fight. Instead, they decided to stick it to Don King and hold the fight November the 4th, the same day as Mike Tyson's second comeback fight. Not only will it be held on the same day, but also the same city, Las Vegas.
We are proud to announce Bowe versus Holyfield 3, the final chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for page 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Bowe Holyfield, it's such a terribly exciting event. The thunder is beginning to clap. The lightning is beginning to shine. The rain is beginning to come. This is upsetting the whole world. This fight is upsetting the whole universe. Bowe versus Holyfield. Holyfield versus Bowe. It is starting the thunders to roar. It's starting the lightning. It is starting the rain. Watch out, Bowe Holyfield. It's big. It's exciting. It's tremendous. It's the greatest boxing event in the history of boxing.
You can put Tyson in against King Kong. When Evander Holyfield and myself match up, I don't think nobody in today's boxing field will surpass that. I think people will go to see us before they will go to see him fight just any Joe Blow.
I don't think it's about Mike Tyson. It's about two TV networks, and you know that's their business. My business to fight.
Not too much hype, huh?
No. Do you understand what they said?
Not a word. We're going to take another break here on Sportsline, but a very special segment coming up. Stay right there.
Grease! It's the hottest hit from Broadway, with the hottest cast in town. An eye-popping, hand-jiving, finger-snapping celebration that has audiences dancing in the aisles. The ultimate feel-good musical cheers USA Today. Grease! Be there or be square. The official Broadway production of Grease.
Coming to the Saskatchewan Centre August 8th to 13th. Tickets available at all CBO outlets or charged by phone 525-9999.
Building, blocks of time passing by, biographies of unforgettable characteristics, and stones bouncing off a backbone buried deep in your own backyard. Why? Because I am.
Well, bless his soul, but what's he know? As if he had a clue. I know he loves me, oh, but trust me, if he only knew.
For every other day of the year,
Wouldn't it be nice to wear underwear that actually turns you on? Fruit of the Loom, 100% cotton, stays comfortably in place. Really, really comfortable underwear.
Hindsight is the best measurement of any investment. I wouldn't consider reversing what I did for 10 times the price. This is a natural solution that allows me to continue an active lifestyle. And now I don't have to struggle with my hair, trying to make less look like more. It's just one less thing I have to worry about. I think everyone who's concerned about hair loss should consider hair transplants and see someone who's had this work done.
Call the hair restoration experts today.
Gilmore, Stanley Cup final, 3 seconds to go. Oh, what a save! Court! Game on!
No! Hey, no way! That's unfair! I wasn't ready!
At STV, our personalities are just regular people. That's what gives our people personality.
No, it wasn't! No, it wasn't! I wasn't ready! I wasn't ready!
And welcome back to Sportsline 1000, everyone. And that's the kind of thing that Ron and Warren have been doing over the past 999 shows. You know, there's one word that comes to mind when I think of Ron and Warren, and this is their last show together, and that's chemistry. And the chemistry these two gentlemen have has brought us a lot of fun and excitement and the lighter side of sports over the past, I guess, 4 years. So what we're going to do right now is take a look back over the past 999 shows. I call these the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we're going to start off here with Ron and Warren rehearsing before the very first half-hour Sportsline here on STV. This was earlier in the afternoon. And as you can see, outside of tonight, their wardrobe really hasn't changed.
Eric Lindros got quite the reception in Quebec City tonight.
Yeah, but hey, aren't you excited? I mean, we're getting to do a half-hour sports show now, and you know, we're here for an extra half an hour, which I just love, and we're here every single night, Monday to Friday. Our social life gone right down the tubes, but we're going to be here smiling and having lots of fun.
I am so happy I could just poop.
Get mad, Randall. Get mad.
From high atop the STV World Headquarters.
Oh my God, I knew it was going to happen.
It's 11 o'clock.
Have we got the emergency, what are the defibrillator?
And this
Okay, everybody stand clear.
is
Come on, Rim, don't do this to me now, buddy.
Sportsline.
You knew what happened. The Leafs won, and then you just dropped dead. You just couldn't. Man. It's a good thing. I'm glad these things worked. I really am glad these things worked, because I was honest to goodness scared I was going to have to give you mouth to mouth. Welcome to Sportsline. I'm Warren Woods, along with Lloyd Bridges here. If you thought he looked bad in that wetsuit, just be glad we didn't put him in a Speedo. Oh, man.
You may be wondering what this beautiful woman is doing standing here. You might be wondering what this has to do with sports. The truth is, not a damn thing.
Okay, the Lethbridge Hurricanes, a very good hockey team, and you can see for yourselves just why. Tonight, 7:30 at the Agridome. Warren, back to you.
I'm gonna have to do it again. I don't know. I don't know. That's pretty close between the big toe and the second toe.
No,
there.
it's bigger.
That's
It's bigger.
No, it's not.
Intelligence,
it's dead even.
sexual prowess.
Is that why you're wearing these newfangled sandals to show this off?
Yep. Ladies, got a big toe.
How are you going to be there tomorrow?
I'll be there
Because if you're
tomorrow.
not there, I'm going to have to beat you up. Do you understand? So you better be there, okay?
I'll be there.
And stay in coverage if he gets to scrambling a little bit.
Well, I guess we're supposed to be over there.
Oh, are we? Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. There we go.
This might seem like a strange question, but you probably spend a lot of time dressed like this, so this probably doesn't feel strange for you like it does for me. Does it feel strange at all?
Not one bit. Does it feel strange for you?
It certainly does. I'm getting real hot, and it's not the lights. And here is the best blooper of them all. Warren Woods showing his curling prowess. Oh, there he goes. And let's see it a couple more times here. Come on now. One more time. There it is. There it is. There it is. Woo!
That was a brutal call by Sandy wanting to play that shot. You know, that guard he shouldn't have even hit. And anyway. Well, we've only got a few minutes to wrap up the show here, and as mentioned off the top of the show, this is the last one that Ron and I are going to do. Ron will be continuing to do the show for a couple more weeks, but I'm taking off, and he'll be gone by the time I get back. So I just wanted to thank you very much for 8 great years, and on Sportsline, I had a pile of fun. And I have one little gift here for you before you take off. We should mention that Ron is going to ITV, as mentioned, in Edmonton, and at ITV, they have to wear shirts and ties. Now, I know that you've been talking to the brass there, and you want to do a show similar to this, and I figured this little gift might help them along a little bit. Maybe you can just open this up here.
Sure.
And show everybody what that is.
A tie.
Yeah, and I thought that...
It's a football tie.
Yeah, and I thought that this was the damn ugliest tie I've ever seen in my life. And I thought if you put this thing on, then they are going to beg you to take that thing off and go back to the format that that I have enjoyed so much. So thanks again for all the great years, and I'll never forget you, buddy.
I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it over the next 2 weeks while you're gone, Warren. It's been a slice. We've had some good times. We've had some sad times. We've threatened to beat the you-know-what out of a few people. But I don't care where I go, who I work with. You know, Jeff was talking about the chemistry earlier. It'll never be the same for me. I don't know what it'll be like for you, but we had a special thing, and it'll never be the same.
Well, broadcasting's a small world. We could end up crossing paths again, God forbid. Nevertheless, I wanted to thank...
God help those stinking Habs fans.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we'll make sure that a Leaf fan sits in that chair just so that we keep everything copacetic there. I want to thank a few people, most notably Rob Catcher, who has done just an outstanding job putting the show together, and we've said many times that if it wasn't for Rob, this show wouldn't get on the air. He's been responsible for putting all the tape pieces together for us and basically keeping us in line.
Yeah, I would also like to thank Ken and Brandon, our 2 camera guys. I'll thank you guys again as time goes on here, but thank you so much for all the great years, and thanks to all those directors we went through.
Yeah. They went through a lot with this guy, believe me, but Steve and Rob, Lynette in the back, everybody here at STV for making the show. It was a real team effort, and as mentioned, we want to thank all the people and all our friends that came out and helped us celebrate tonight. We also want to thank, we should thank, you know, the few people, you know, that we're going to mention them later, of course, but people like Tux and Tails and the Hotel Saskatchewan, people like that really came out to, you know, donated...
Ronnie Nugent at
Ronnie
Molson's.
Nugent from Molson's.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Helped us out a lot.
Thanks, Marv Roberts. I know he's your favorite guy.
Yeah. Well, I've had my eye on that. Never mind. I guess
that cooler.
Yeah. Anyway,
pop in there.
How is your? You're going to be looking after my house too for a while, so you know.
I ain't changing that litter box. Yeah, not a damn chance.
If you need another present, just look in the closet or something. You know, take something that you want.
Okay.
But thanks very much for all the great years, and hey. Who knows when it might happen again.
Well, we're coming back after this, and thank you to all of you out here. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll take a break. Back to wrap it up after this.
Well, congratulations, Ron and Warren, on your 1,000th Sportsline show. And, you know, for being on air for as long as they have, they don't look half bad.
I still can't believe Rimmer dressed up In a tux?
Wore a tie.
Unbelievable. Happy anniversary, guys.
All right, recapping tonight's top news story. Over 600 people gathered at the legislature this evening to express concerns over the closure of the Plains Health Center. It is slated to be shut down by 1998, but those at tonight's rally are hoping to stop that from happening. Greg?
Still some showers in the area here this evening. Unsettled conditions tomorrow, mix of sun and cloud, bit of rain, hot, around 25 degrees.
All right, thanks, Greg. And stay with us. More Sportsline on the way.
Pets are affected by the summer heat very quickly. Have a shaded area for your pet and provide fresh, cool water. Never ever leave your pet in the car, even with the windows open. 10 minutes could be too long on a hot day. They may want to come along, but it's much kinder to leave them at home.
This summer safety tip is brought to you by Active Paving and Materials, 2520 Dewdney Avenue East. Mike's Action Lube, located south of Esso at Great Plains Industrial Drive, and Well Done Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. We make and keep scheduled appointments.
It's Arby's Big Taste Showdown. You decide if Arby's new Western Bacon Clubs beat the best anyone else has got. Get ready for the best tasting bacon ever. Thick cut peppered bacon. And you'll love authentic barbecue sauce and zesty Western sauce, all atop Arby's seasoned roast beef or chicken. You be the judge. See if Arby's new Western Bacon Clubs aren't the best fast food sandwiches ever. When we say it's better out here, this is what we mean.
So my mom says to me the other day, how about Reese with breakfast? I say, Reese, my fave. Bang, I get blown away. The smooth combo of peanut butter and chocolatey taste invading my mouth. I think this is pretty cool. Reese with breakfast.
You want 2 plates of broccoli? 2 teachers? How about 2 Dairy Queen sundaes? Okay, with a coupon from any of these cereals, you can buy 1 5-ounce sundae and get 1 free at participating Dairy Queen stores. For limited time, see box for details.
If it's not strong, it's not beautiful. Strong-looking hair starts at the roots. New Helene Curtis Organic Care starts at the roots. Penetrating them with organic nutrients. Conditioning the hair shaft for stronger-looking hair. It's new hair care, it's new science. It's a new world where strong is beautiful and all is possible. New Helene Curtis Organic Care. Beauty rooted in strength.
All right.
Thank you.
Got to go by the trivia answers here. Last little piece of official business from Auto Parts Plus. Our question was, name Ron Rimmer's all-time favorite Leaf.
Anybody out there know?
It was number 14, Mr. Davey Keon. Conn Smythe Trophy winner Adam Olson, our winner tonight. You got to give him yours now.
Okay, what are Warren Wood's 2 favorite sports? Anybody know? Yeah, curling. Curling and golf.
And,
you got it right? Mel Babyak. Congratulations, Mel.
Unfortunately, I don't play either of them very well, but nevertheless, we do persevere.
All right. We want to thank a bunch of people, and unfortunately, if we forget anybody, I'm real sorry, but the girls at the Riders office present, and another cookbook in here, too. Wow. That's
you'll
cool.
need that.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jill, Liz, Vicky. Thank you so much. Girls at the Riders office, thank you.
And the Moose Jaw Warriors Al Tour dropped us off some very nice watches, Warriors watches. Billy Hickey was in here, and he presented a Pat's watch to you as well.
And so he should. He was in on wrecking my Leaf watch. Stinking hab. Where is he?
Well, Billy was another one of those people that made Sportsline the success
Thanks, Bill.
And we really appreciate Billy coming in tonight.
All right.
What are we doing now? Cutting the cake? How much time we got here? Just about a minute or so? 30 seconds? Well, okay. That will just about do it. We will cut the cake here, and thank you very much for joining us for the first 1,000 shows. We hope to see you for the second 1,000. And Rimbo, all the best in Edmonton.
Thank you.
And Jeff, thank you very
Good
much.
luck, Ron.
Thank you. All right.
Jeff, thank you.
Thanks, boys.
All right. Happy birthday, Sportsline.